everybody, and welcome to Birds Aren't Real. This is a recently released indie game. Well, it's beta right now, but it's planning on releasing in just a few months here. That is about a game ranger that discovers some stuff going on in a northern province of South Africa. It seems pretty cool, and the developer asked us to give it a play, so that is what we are doing today. Never played, don't know what in the world I'm doing, so we're just gonna give it a start from the beginning. Oh, you have character selections, so we can be chick with a cool gun, dude that looks like stereotypical Australian, chick that looks like she's been traumatized in some way, or guy with a very, very fluffy jacket that I don't know how he's not dying of heat stroke. We're going for the chick with the really cool gun. We'll go on normal. Um, and yeah, let's go ahead and play the tutorial. As one of the top game rangers in Africa, and one of the strongest fighters on this side of the hemisphere, you have been hired by the Immensue Game Reserve to help defend it against its latest poaching scourge. In the last 4 years, professional poachers have descended en masse on the 20 square kilometer area of land and killed over 80% of its animal inhabitants. More than 12,000 animals have been killed, and only a few hundred remain. There is an estimated 1,000 plus poachers roaming the land still to this day. Upon 5 minutes of arriving at my station, I was handed a hefty clipboard full of tasks to complete, a handful of cash, and 2 loaded rifles. And now we load. Any key to continue. I don't see an any key, so I'll just press S, apparently. Hey, Boza, I don't need to tell you what to do. Everything you need is on the board. Report back to base when you're done. Alrighty. Welcome to the first day as Ranger on Immensue Game Reserve. Access your daily tasks by pressing 1 on your keyboard and cycle through weapons with keys 2 through 8 or using the mouse wheel. Your task clipboard will also reveal waypoints and other useful information. Okay. Ooh, we have a knife. And apparently no water. I feel like I'm sinking. No, there's just view bombing. Okay. So, lost chickens. Can I murder the chickens? I can. Okay, guys, this is supposed to be about us saving animals. I promise. It's a game where we save animals. Your raw barbecue is used to enhance potency and flavor of your meat. Used to increase healing ability of food. While the bra is active, it will enable a 10% buff on all healing items from the small alone. Oh, cool. We're just busy murdering chickens, though, because murdering chickens is fun. This is a really nice looking game, though. It has a really cool art style. Your stereotypical, 2D, 3D bushes, but I sort of just like it so far. You can see all of the different little animals and stuff, and I'm assuming there's meat in here, because there's a meat icon. The biltong shed stores meat indefinitely with a unique slow drying process. It keeps your hunted game from rotting without the use of fancy refrigeration and is always restocked at the start of every new mission. Okay. So, cool. They give us lots of free meat. That was just a straight up leg there. So, movement's pretty smooth. That's always nice. We don't have any matches, so we can't use our bra or bri. I apologize if I mispronounced something. This is not all English terminology, so I do not know all of the terms, so I apologize in advance. Well, let's talk to the shop here, who's also known as a guy in a beanie and boxers. Okay, so we can buy matches and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and buy some matches. Let's buy a couple packs of matches. We have 500 bucks. We can buy a rocket. We can buy some cabbage. We can buy some bread. I have no clue what that is. A first aid kit's probably good to have, though. And then we're gonna save up some money, because saving up money is probably smart to do. We could light our campfire now, but we're gonna explore it a little bit. Your grow hut is used to grow a wide variety of African herbs used for healing. This hut will periodically create a limited amount of medicine that can be stored and used when needed. Obtaining fertilizer as well as seeds and other grow assistance will increase your daily yield. Okay. So a little bit of progression here. We're going to collect everything since apparently it does only have a limited amount it can store. So probably good to collect everything we can. Little notebook sitting there. I still like my my giant knife. Okay. We need to track 2 zebras, track 2 rhinos, hunt a goat, make the bra, and sleep. Okay, so hello, Mr. Goat. I'm sorry, but I need you to die. Okay, you've already run away, so we're gonna go and try and find another goat that we've not scared off already. Because yes. Skills. Alright, so we do have an actual legit rifle. Nice. That was easy. We're gonna probably need to get a lot more ammo. It looks like, yeah, this holds 30 bullets. I don't know why they were only like 3 loaded. We got 3 meat from that bad boy. Then we need to track some animals, and I'm honestly not quite sure how we do that yet, but we do see the rhinos and zebras on the screen. I think I'm gonna hunt the other goat, because, you know, meat's pretty cool, and I'm fat and like food. Let's see if we can get a good angle on this goat without scaring it off again. Oh, it's running. I like hunting games. I need to play more hunting games, honestly. This is just like satisfying. It's not even like it's not satisfying the itch for a hunting game, but it's also, you know, just causing me to have a lot more of an itch to play hunting games. It is very nice though. It's easy takedown of animals. The scope, honestly, is my favorite part. This is just such a smooth scoping action. So many times you have like those really, really iffy stuff. But no, this is just smooth scope. It's actually, you know, pretty good, realistic scope. So I like this scope so far. Now we are going to go figure out how we track animals. I think this is a fully automatic rifle, so that would explain. Oh, hello, Mr. Rhino. Okay, yeah, you just have to get near them. Look how pretty he is. I love animals. I've actually pet a rhino and a zebra IRL. Do not pet zebras, guys. Zebras are very vicious, and it's very lucky I did not get hurt. But yeah, back where I grew up, in right below, well, above where I grew up in South Carolina, there's a place that is a rescue zoo. So this zoo takes a lot of animals that are brought to the U.S. and sold as exotic pets illegally. And when these animals get recovered, they get sent to the zoo, and because they can't be released back into the wild because they've been domesticated. They basically live on this open range zoo, and the way the zoo keeps itself open is by allowing you to go and you can drive through. So you know those like safaris that you go to at the like big zoos where you drive through a small little field and it has some animals? This is that, but on steroids. I also got a hold of baby tiger, a baby kangaroo, and feed a baby giraffe there. So it's pretty cool. Your all-terrain 2-liter Baki can be used for exploring the area, but be careful to not get it stuck in Die Bosveld like a deuce somehow. They are expensive to replace. They will be replaced at the start of each mission, though, of course. Well, that's good. Yay, little zebra man, please don't murder me. You're very vicious sometimes. While you maintain 7 unique weapon slots, certain classes of weapons, such as pistols and rifles, can be swapped between different variations of the same class. Okay, that makes sense. So there's all of our animals. Let's go back to this. Okay, so yeah, we need to make the bra, and we need to sleep. Okay. All tasks completed. Well done on your first day. Let's hope every day is free of drama and violence as this one. Was it really free of violence? Did you see all those chickens I killed? Go get some rest, Trooper. See you tomorrow. Okay. So I don't honestly know. I'm guessing... Yeah, the top left is probably just telling us how many animals we tracked. And then, how do you even use this? Do you just, like, does it automatically cook your meat? Yeah, fresh meat. I don't know how any of this works yet. How do I exit out of this? Okay. Inventory? Okay, so it's just tab it to go in and out of it. I wish I knew how to do stuff. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go to sleep. It'll probably teach us the rest of everything later. That's the end of the tutorial, though, so not super confident. Okay. So now, we're going to, I guess, continue? Okay. Is it redoing the tutorial? We might need to start a new game. Yeah, okay. So we're going to exit out of here. So it's looking like instead of just going into the main story after the tutorial, you do have to create a new game. So we'll select this lady again. Normal difficulty, play game. Okay. We've already read all of this. Some people wake up every day and choose violence. Others have no choice. Hanging onto a branch, but a dead man's suit has no pockets. I'm assuming that's a reference to something or like a saying, but I do not know it, so. Okay.
Normal 1, Normal 1. Surveillance drones indicate 4 targets camped out at the water tower. Armed and dangerous, although intel reveals you may be at a slight advantage. They've been drinking tepid water from the tower and have now all got the runs. So get in there and really make them cock themselves.
Alright. I love how they do just mix in clear all hostile invaders and posters, protect all endangered animals at all costs, proceed to the location marked in orange on your HUD. Okay. I do like how they do have just a lot of the local words mixed in because I personally don't know a ton about the African culture besides just what I've learned from friends that actually were from Africa. So this is actually really cool. It seems to me, I can't be, certain, but it seems to me like I can just murder everything. I love it. It seems to me like this is actually, relatively accurate and, correct as far as terminology because it sounds right. I can't, like I said, I can't vouch for that, but if anybody here speaks any whatever language it is that's being used here, that would be cool if you could tell me if it's actually correct or not. Zebra! Hi, Zebra. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. How do I track stuff? Here's another goat to murder. I love how I'm just murdering them all with a knife. Like, I could be using my rifle, but no, I'm saving ammunition because I need to use all my ammunition on filthy poachers. I can put goats out of their misery with just, just a swing of my knife. Let's see, is there anything around here I can grab? How much is the rifle ammo? 400? We're gonna buy, oh, we're already full now. Okay, so we're gonna buy some matches just so we have them. We do need to go through and look at all of our different places. We have lots of statues and stuff lying around, so I'm assuming those are collectibles. At least that's what I would assume. There's different stuff growing in here. Ooh, I like that ooh, there's crafting tables. Okay, so we can make tranquilizer darts, first aid kits. Okay. There's actually a lot of different stuff in this game that they don't cover in the tutorial. I would like to see a bit more of this stuff covered in the tutorial. Maybe make a little bit of an extended tutorial and see if maybe we can get the tutorial to lead straight into the game instead of doing the tutorial then having to do a new game for the mission. That would be pretty cool. But I love that you can flush the toilet. That's nice. That's a nice thing. But outside of that, I'm liking this so far. This is actually pretty cool. There's another little zebra boy. Okay, we haven't been to our meat shed. Where's our meat shed again? I think it's this shed. We want to have everything ready to go before we head out. Yes, there's our meat shed. Grab all of the meat. We've only found 2. Ooh, Mayflower. I do not know what that is. Yeah, if any of you guys know what this stuff is, you should totally tell me and fill me in because this seems really cool so far and I don't know what half these items are. Okay, so we do have a map with really nice waypoints, gives us the exact distance to where we're going. And I like the little bell sound. It makes me feel like I can tell when I'm being loud or not. Because you can see the bell only makes noise when I'm sprinting, not when I am walking. Also, the little sound effects of the rock sliding down. It's really cool too.
Right, you're getting close. So you have 2 options here. You can be a sneaky slung in the grass, survey the dangers, and take them out with stealth. Or you can recall your days as a Bedford View bouncer and lay into them.
Oh, there they are. They definitely saw me before I saw them. Ooh, I am very hurt already. Okay. 1 second. First aid kit. How do I use you? Hopefully this pauses it. First aid kit. Use. Okay, so right click, then use to use the first aid kit. It is a full heal. Well, I think that was really easy. I will take a silenced SMG. Oh, of course they would swarm my camp in the, like, 5 minutes I was gone. Yes, I am heading back home. I understand the goal there. I would like to also see some sort of stamina bar. The HUD is really limited at the moment. Can I shoot them from here, or do I have to get closer? Yeah, I think I just needed to get closer. I do not like this scope as much. The first scope was way better. But I think the silence does work. I can't really tell for sure. Also, do I have a health bar? I have the, like, little thing at the bottom, but that doesn't... a bar would be a lot better for in combat, so that I know how low exactly I am. Tap to exit out of it. Okay, let's look. Oh, what other weapons do we have? So we have our range. We have our pistol. Okay. So we did toss out our other rifle, apparently. I definitely preferred our first rifle. I'm not a big fan of this new rifle, but I want to learn the different weapons, so I'm okay with this. At least for right now. Mustafa, let's try this gun out. Ooh, I hate that sight. That's so realistic, though. M18, let's try that. Okay, is this our good gun? Yeah, that's a good gun back. Another one bites dust. And slow-mo or lagging? Slow-mo, okay. The level complete. Okay, cool. So we poached all the poachers. We protected 7 out of 9 animals. Apparently 2 did die. We only had the 2 out of the 5. We had a 78% accuracy, so yeah. Not bad. I do like the little scores. I would like to know more of what exactly we're supposed to be doing, but that's fine. Where's my knife? There's my knife. Use a radio tower to call in the mission when you're ready. Okay. So, we're definitely going to need a lot of HP in this game. It did just give us a bunch of first aid kits. So, right now, so far, they're very, very, generous with the items that they're giving you, which is nice at the beginning, but it feels like it's almost a bit much on the items, because right now I'm not going to really have to use any of my money anytime soon, because, well, they do start us out with a good amount of ammo, which is nice, but as far as anything else, I don't really have any need to get anything else. Also, this chicken's glitched. It looks like it's alive, and it's definitely not. So that's a thing. More identity documents, 18 ammo. We already are full up on ammo though. Litter. Apparently we can pick up litter. That's cool. Our shop man is gone. So yeah, I guess we're going to go call in a new mission, or we can hunt more goats. I'm just going to call in another mission. Radio tower. Nice and small. End mission. I was always told that if a hippo was ever to get its chompers on you, you would end up in an endless loop, going from one stomach to the next. A kind of hippopotamus hell. Okay. Interesting things between different episodes. Oh, it makes sense now. It's a hippo. Because, of course, we do not want to kill said hippopotamus. So how do we make this? Okay, so we need the syringe, it looks like, to be able to make that. Assist a nearby ranger calling for help at the marked location. Yeah, got it. I can't go there, though, until I have the trank dart. So, let's see if you have syringes for sale. Okay, so we have 649 money now. Tranquilizer gun is $8,000, so I'm assuming they'll have a tranquilizer for me then. Yeah, I can't even afford the syringes right now. So I'm assuming they'll have all of that for me. And, can we just... I like how we can push the bucket around, too. I just noticed that. It's a really nice physics in the game so far. Where's the other one? No, he's around here. Ooh, not the zebra. All of the meat. I don't know if picking up the meat eats it, but it makes a eating sound whenever you pick it up, which is interesting. Always lots of loot whenever the new game starts. Lots of... Ooh, that was not good. I accidentally shot. I'm glad I was not aiming at a zebra or anything there. I do have to be careful about that. I would rather not accidentally murder something I'm supposed to be protecting. More Manthor. And color. Apologies again if I'm butchering stuff. I will hopefully eventually learn how to not butcher the names of stuff. If you guys know how it's pronounced, like usual, let me know so that I can attempt to pronounce stuff correctly in the next time I play. This game seems really cool so far, so I'm probably going to play this multiple times.
Don't be too hasty in approaching the situation. Right, our guy was dealing with the hippopotamus, the mother of all beasts. We can only expect the worst.
There's the poor guy, there's the hippo. We need the tranquilizers. And I don't think we have any right now. There. We can get in the barrel. Best game. Okay. I think the scale might be a little off on this. Look at the size of the steps compared to... I'm 2 flights of stairs tall. Oh, I love it. There's first aid kit there, or left of one. Not really sure where I'm supposed to get the tranquilizers from, but we do need to find those before we can deal with the hippo. Because we definitely don't want to, you know, murder the hippo, because hippos are endangered. And very cool animals, even if they're very brutal. And very, very effective killers. Ooh, can I kill this? Where's my knife? Oh! It's a golden goose! Interesting. Okay, so you cannot climb up ladders. Not seeing anything around here. So I guess we're going to, slowly and carefully approach the hippopotamus and hope it doesn't decide that it's hungry and, its current prey is a bit of a pain. Okay, rescue that other ranger from the wild animal. Do not harm or anger the animal. Use the nearby tranquilizer dart gun to safely defuse the situation. Okay, so I'm assuming the tranq dart gun is over here then? Yeah, there we go. I knew they'd have one for me. Just had to find it. There's no crouch or anything right here. Okay, when aiming, always aim for the butt, otherwise I might only anger them. The tranqy gun, we want to aim for the buttocks. And he is down nice and easy.
Come in, Rotten One. It's the poachers. I don't know when, but it's the poachers.
What about the poachers? Okay, poachers tracking the hippopotamus are moving in for the kill. Protect the neutralized hippopotamus. Okay, where's our rifle? Where are they at? Oh, there they are. Ooh, that was not the right gun. There it is. Where are they coming from? I think they're coming from this direction. I don't know where though. There they go. Apparently you get points for a sneak attack, because that was totally sneak attack, not me standing right in front of the giant ass hippopotamus they've been tracking. Are they gonna be nice and come one at a time and just line up for me to shoot them?
I'm so glad that you've come. I've been waiting for rescue for 5 days now.
I like that guy's voice. I like this voice actor. This voice actor's cool. Apparently he's been waiting for rescue for 5 days though.
Okay, listen up very close.
Also, why are you sitting in a tree instead of helping me protect the freaking hippopotamus? I know you might be salty, but still. He's just talking nonstop. Where are the rest of these guys? There's gotta be more coming. I would like sort of a better indication about where they're coming from. Ooh, frick. There they are. We are very hurt. First aid kit. I love that we can just sort of use that mid-combat. Reloading. Our only goal is save this hippopotamus because hippos are legit. Hippos are also my mother's favorite animal. Stop, you're getting way too close to hippo, my dude. Okay, we are taking a lot of damage. I'm glad that this pauses the game when you heal. Also, why are they coming from multiple directions? We are already on our 3rd HP kit. Okay, another one. There's not even really a lot of cover that I can use here. Also, it takes forever. Okay. We protected our hippo boy. I think he's still alive because he's still making noise. We poached all 9 of the poachers. Protected. Oh, we lost an animal. We also only had to 2 game again. But we are getting somewhere. Listen to that big boy, though. I think the stuff that you get from mission to mission does last, so... yeah, use rder to call it in when we're ready. We're not swapping out our weapons. We are going to loot their bodies. I do believe the stuff does carry over from time to time. So, good thing to do. What is this pose? Why is everybody dying that way here recently? It's just like the most common pose that I've seen lately. You've been rescued! Get your butt down here! Before this big boy wakes up. This is actually really nice. I like this. I'm assuming that this one's gonna lead us to our medical hut. That's, of course, our mission, which is, yeah. So that's just the different stuff in our base. I want to know what the axe is, the saw is, because I have not seen that yet. It's the building back here. So let's go see what that is real fast. It might just be our crafting bench, possibly. I think, yeah. I think it's just our crafting bench. So that's interesting. Yeah. So our crafting bench lights up there. And then this is the medical symbol. Let's see what's over there. Okay, so that's just where medkits spawn. And then, of course, home. And I'm guessing our car is hiding out over here. Okay, so symbols, pretty easy to understand, pretty easy to know where stuff is, so that's always nice. We're up to almost 1,000 cash now. Eventually we'll be able to buy our own tranquilizer gun with all of the tranquilizer darts we could ever need. Let's go see if this is just our car over here, and if so, why is it so far away? 50 meters away from base camp. Yeah, it's just our car over here. Interesting. Alrighty. Some more stuff. We haven't driven the vehicle yet, so... oh god. It's first-person camera, guys! Also, this handles worse than Mario Kart. I do not like the vehicle so far, but it's definitely will be useful if we have to go long distances. So we're gonna give the vehicle a quick test here. Oh gosh. Yeah, I just glitched through a tree. So yeah, that's the vehicle. Press E to get in and out. I'm not a huge fan of that one. So we're probably gonna turn in this mission here and call it for today. I definitely want to play some more of this game, especially when it comes out. I'm hoping they put a few more quality of life items in here, but for right now, this was pretty cool. So, thank you all for coming out. I will see you the next time we play this game, and have a wonderful rest of your day.